many star you want? 1 or 2 or 32, you boss. Watashi wa star. Star. How many star? Star. Kira. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, wait. No, that's Megan's verse. Okay. For your listening pleasure this morning, I'm just going to read you this because I know you probably don't know what it says because we don't speak that. Duolingo did not help me in that area. Okay? So, you ready for my poem?
What language is this?
This is in English.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to disrespect the entire Japanese culture by trying to, watashi wa star. I'm not doing it.
See, I'm so uncultured.
Like uncultured swine.
Because we live in the bluegrass state.
Well,
of the United
we should have
States
killed
of
you in that
America.
hog killing. Sounds to me like.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm an uncultured swine because I didn't even know what language it was. I just love it.
What did you call it? Well, I think the first time we heard it, you called it anime language, which is probably derogatory on its own.
But I love anime.
That's true.
I love
We're partakers.
Anime. Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready for my spoken word poem, which is the musical stylings of Megan the Stallion, and then Yuki Chiba, whatever. That's probably terrible.
Yugi Jiba.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, so these are Yu-Gi-Oh's lyrics.
Yuki Jiba.
Yuki.
Yuki.
Y-U-K-I. Yuki Chiba. This is probably... Oh, we're going to get sued. Okay,
Probably.
Are you ready for my poem? This is ready. It's not my poem. I'm just reciting it. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Watashi wa star. Okay. I'm a star. Okay. Where are the flowing stars heading?
Ooh.
Living while granting wishes once again.
For some reason, that made me think of a kidney stone.
It's about as jagged. Okay. Living while granting wishes once again. Singing with jewelry on. The stars gathered in the studio, night after night. Lots of alcohol at the hideout. This is the best Dr. Seuss book I've ever read. Just finished
poetic.
recording on the radio in Roppongi? I don't know. Oh my God, an ad popped up. Hold on.
One
Sorry.
moment.
Then off to do TV shoots. Cameras chasing after us on ladders. Love the shiny diamonds. They shine in the dark every night, greeting with a nice to meet you. I'm so happy and grateful.
Oh.
Okane kasegu. No, and that was it. First of all, okay.
I could have swore he said something about a titty beast in there.
You a titty beast. Well, your translation and his translation are probably two very different things. You also told me that you thought he said the N-word, which I have a whole thing about that. So I want to know, and I've seen this everywhere, and if somebody could tell me what the T is on this situation, obviously I'm not ever going to say that because we don't say that in public.
What's the T?
I've been seeing, is it okay for other races to say that? Because the Mexican OT says the N-word. Peso says the N-word all the time, and they're Mexican. So, is it okay for and I'm this is not an ignorant question. I'm legitimately serious, because the first time I heard that, I was like, oh my God, he's going to... What?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Since they're a marginalized group as well, that's like me going around calling other gay people fag. We're gay. That's fine. You know? I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to bleep that out. But, it's just, it's like a fat person talking to a fat person. It's like, what's up, fat dick? You know? It's like, yeah, man, what's up,
You
fat?
just see somebody
fupa
else
fat?
that's fat outside, and you're like, hey, apron waist.
Wait, no, what?
Apron, fupa, chalupa.
Watashi wa star. Stop. Kira. Yeah. No, but
it's apron,
belly apron.
muffin, fupa, chalupa. There's a video.
There is?
It's apron, muffin, fupa, chalupa.
Now
and
I want
she does
Taco
it over
Bell.
and over again.
Where's my Baja Blast?
You know you're lesbian when that makes you want to eat a dog.
Well,
There's
it
your
tracks.
sign.
It tracks. But no, in all honesty, Is that okay? I mean, they're doing it and they've not been canceled because, that's the new hot button thing to do is let's just to get a refund there.
Just see you walking down the road. Hey, fat bitch.
I do. I'm like, what's up, fupa bitch? Fupa friend?
I feel like that tells you. Do you go down the road saying that? No. Do you say it to your friends? Maybe from time to time.
Probably, yeah. But like they're doing it in music.
Yeah.
Like, like I said, obviously it's not bad. They're letting them do it. Like, I've not seen anything negative about them saying the
I'm
N-word.
sure there's a Karen somewhere.
Oh, I guarantee there is. But
it's
just
always a Karen. Why didn't that bitch stay out?
Stay in Eastern Kentucky with her fucking hog wallering.
Yeah.
Like,
you were much more useful when you were slaughtering hogs.
Honestly, rather than out here bitching at everybody else for what they're doing.
That's true.
I just wanted to know. Obviously, that's fine. Because they're still doing it.
Yeah.
But, like, what's up, fat bitch?
Yeah. I think, because, I mean, I'm not going to say it.
No. No, not.
I'm not going to say
Please
it.
don't. And I wouldn't say it. Like, I wouldn't ever use that term as derogatory. Like,
yeah.
And I have plenty of African-American male friends. And every single time we've been in the car, they look at me when the song comes on. And I'm just like,
just testing.
Yeah,
you.
I was like, I'm not going to say it. Like, you don't have to worry. Now, I mean, am I going to sing a song in my car by myself? Probably.
I have many friends that call me that, but I don't call them.
Yeah, I'm not going to return the favor.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Like
that might give me the hall pass. I'm not doing it.
Like one of my best friend's boyfriends.
I saw what happened to Paula.
Yeah,
that's the lesson I gave the kids when we talked about that word.
And look at her now. Look how bad she looks.
Yeah.
But like my friend, my friend's boyfriend, he's I'm at the cookout. I'm allowed at the cookout, and he calls me Lil White thing. Like he calls me that, and it's fine. Like it's a term of endearment for me because I'm like, I'm accepted.
Yeah,
they love me. But that's my pondering for the day. I was just genuine. Every time I hear it, I'm like, are you supposed to be doing that? But I'm not going to say anything about it. Well, I'm like, oh no. It's not so much like, oh, don't do that. Like, you do what the fuck you want. I don't care. But it's just like,
you're over here like, I really like this guy. He is about to get canceled.
Right? And I'm like, damn it. I just found his album. But yeah, so that's my musings.
What was that?
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
We gave Ellie Goulding the revival she needed this morning. Is that how you say it?
Goulding? I thought it was Goulding.
I don't fucking know. I'm not British.
Oh, is that what it is?
I guess. Goulding. Isn't that a duck?
You gotta choke on it a little bit.
Yeah. But so with now that yeah, I don't even know. Good morning. It's not morning anymore. What time is it? It's noon. Happy afternoon.
Happy afternoon.
Watashi wa sta. But so
what are we doing here?
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not even sure how I got in this room. I'm going to be entirely honest. I don't remember coming in here. But no, because I've had a lot of time to sit because, I'm crippled. I'm going to have bed sores on my ass at this point.
Oh my God.
But I've had a lot of time to sit, and I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok as usual. But my TikTok has taken a turn. I don't know what's happened with the algorithm. It was previously mentally disabled people, cats, and other ungodly.
That was my fault.
Oh no, it was like that before. Like in Charleston, I ruined everyone's algorithm. If they got near me, they saw somebody with no teeth doing a dance upside down or something.
Yeah.
But now it's switched over to like conspiracy theories and like historical facts and things. Like for some reason,
The Awakening.
Honestly, and it's really scary because like as I get older, I become more like Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to have a basement with vats of Mountain Dew, even though I don't drink Mountain Dew, and breeding hamsters.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to put on a tinfoil hat, which is with as much as going on. But a lot of these conspiracy theories make sense. And that's what scares me about it. I'm like, oh no.
Very convincing.
Like I'm on a kick right now with Tartaria. and like the giants, like that we've supposedly been hiding, whatever. It's a mess. But I got medieval torture devices. It came across my For You page the other day. I was like, we loved the torture devices before, and the wenches need to revisit
You know what
them.
came on my algorithm after I looked up medieval torture devices last time?
Was it vibrators?
It was, you know, those like scratch pads for lesbians?
What? No, I don't know what that is. What is it like the ones where you pick out acne or something? Because I know every lesbian does that.
No, it's the one that you scratch your
oh my
on.
God! First of Kristen, you cannot say those words. That's even worse than the N-word. No, and first of all, they're not scratch pads. Number one. Okay? They're not fucking scratch pads.
They're not just for lesbians because
they're for everyone.
They're for everybody. But I've been looking. There's some
You've been
cool
looking.
shit out there.
They're called grinders.
Are they?
Yeah, a scratch pad. Like, hold on, let me get my scratch pad, get my sandpaper out. This is not the human centipede. Okay? Scratch pad. Oh my God. Get your scratch pad out. Gone. It's a photo shoot.
I'm sorry.
She needs a minute. She's crying.
Oh.
Did you rub your boop on? I can't believe you said you gotta adjust your bra and everything after laughing. Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry to all the lesbians.
That's what your For You page is on? Why are you on lesbian TikTok?
Your cat scratches. Right?
No. If it scratches, you probably ought to go have that bitch filed down.
She needs it bad.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. Okay?
Anyways, but yeah, that's what a lot of my For You page has been.
Lesbian sex toys.
And then like...
Do you need to tell me something? Oh my God.
I have a little bit of lesbian in me.
Everybody does.
What do they call it? It's not... I don't know if I think I'm tripolar.
What? Is there 3?
Yeah, sometimes I don't want shit. Like, don't touch me with nothing.
Oh, so just like asexual?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think I'm just tripolar.
Tripolar. As if being bipolar wasn't hard enough. I'm singularly polar. I'm sci-polar.
Yeah.
Well, the great. What a start. We're on medieval torture devices, and I guess that could be deemed as one. Could you imagine?
The tripod.
No. Imagine people from the 14th century coming here and finding like a fleshlight or something and be like, dost thou this? Like, what is that?
Speaking of fleshlights.
What?
There's, I'm not going to say names, so she'll be all right. But one of my friends, her mom ordered like, I think it was supposed to be like a Bluetooth speaker for her dad to carry around with him because he does a lot of like farming and stuff or whatever. And she ordered it off of Temu. Speaking of fleshlights, can you guess what came in?
Was it like a pocket pussy?
It was.
Oh my God.
It was. And we were all giggling so hard about it. That shit's wild, man.
You know, and I will always say this, once again, sorry, Mom, if you're listening.
Man created AI so they didn't have to deal with us anymore.
That's fine. We don't want to deal with them either.
Have you seen those, like, robots?
Yeah, I have.
That's wild.
Go ahead.
You're rich enough,
Bye.
you can be alone the rest of your life. Just
and I love
surround
being
yourself
alone.
with robots.
I love being alone. But I want to know why. Why are male sex toys so much cooler than female ones? I feel like they're cooler. Like, I have never in my life wanted to be a man ever, except for when I was out in the woods and needed to pee. Okay. 'Cause it's hard as a woman to pee in the nature. The nature.
I've asked every man I've been with if they've put their penis in a vacuum cleaner.
How many have said yes?
One. So far.
That's it? Really? I feel
I'm
like that's more
what
common.
I would have totally put my penis in a vacuum. You missed an opportunity.
Well, it's
what
not.
The fuck are you doing?
I mean, as long as there's still a vacuum cleaner there, then you could still do it.
God invented the rose. I'm sure that's the same version for them, isn't it?
Probably.
How could you miss out on that?
And that's a much more expensive rose, too.
If I had a penis, I'd be doing a lot of things.
But that's the thing. Like, I've never, ever, 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 ever wished that I was a man, but I would be curious just to have a penis for a day. One day. And I just, like, first of all, there'd be children all over the world. I would have kids everywhere if I had a penis for one day. 1,000%. I will be that oppression.
Yeah.
But in one day. Yeah. Let's just line them up. It's like a slaughterhouse in here.
Whoever gets it for the next day is going to start out with raw dick.
Honestly, no. Just go get checked. Go get tested by the time I'm finished. But no, I've always just wondered what it would be like to have a dick for a day.
Me too, though.
Dick for a day.
And to be
put my dick in a box.
Windmill. Can you do your boobs in the windmill?
I don't have enough boobs to windmill.
Sometimes I can get them going, but most of the time it's just this guy.
It's just the right. Just the right one wants
it's
to
just
swivel.
The right one.
Oh my goodness. How did we get from medieval torture devices to this? Which I guess all of these probably started out as torture devices.
Yeah.
They look like it.
Let's move back into alignment with
Sorry
where
about
we were
that,
headed.
Ma.
Sorry.
But yeah, so, and we, everybody loved the torture devices before. And so I've got some pretty heinous ones this time.
Heinous and my anus.
I don't want to talk about my anus right now. It's having a hard time. Listen, if any of you have surgery, take your stool softeners afterwards.
Oh.
Just
that way you don't have to spoon it out like pudding.
That's about where we're at. Yeah. But, so, are you ready for the excitement of the things that I have for you today?
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. But I am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Are you thirsty?
Am I?
I'm just asking, are you?
Should I be?
You probably will be after this one.
Ooh.
So the first up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it for last because it's the worst. Oh. It's the worst. We save the worst for last. Okay. So I found three of them that caught my eye because I read them and both of them I gagged. There's 3 that I'm going to tell you about. But sorry, I had to adjust. But 2 of them are wet factors, and one of them is
wet,
personally like something I grew up
waterboarding.
Kind of, but not close. Okay, so the first one we have, it's called the wheel, and honestly, as many times as I've seen people do this in real life, it's always looked fun to me. I didn't know that it was a torture device. I guess when you use it in such a manner. But like when people get in those big tractor tires and like ride down a hill on the inside, it's kind of like that. But instead of on the inside, you're on the outside of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So the person, the victim in question, probably witches and whoever, somebody that stubbed their toe and screamed too loud or something.
Yeah.
They put them on this big old wheel and it looked like a barrel, like a hamster ball,
Okay.
And they nailed them to the outside of it and like tied them up to it.
Oh.
And then they pushed it over the hill and they bounced down the hill and rolled and it crushed them and all sorts of things.
It was heavy too.
Yeah. Yeah. But they said that the force of impact, like each time they got rolled over, was like being in a car accident.
Yeah. I could imagine that with the big, because my husband just went to that wild turkey and the pictures that he sent me.
Oh yeah, the
big barrels.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, they're so heavy.
Yeah,
they are huge. I wonder if it was something like that.
It was
maybe like filled with rocks or something.
Well, the picture that I saw. Now, granted, these they're all drawings
and I'm sure that's happened on accident a time or two, and they were like,
yeah, that's just screaming inspires me. Greetings. Get on my wheel.
I'm so happy I witnessed that.
Let me crush you.
Let me crush you.
Yeah, they rubbed it, ran it down a hill, and probably rubbed it for good luck, but they rolled them down a hill and let them bounce down and crush themselves over.
I wonder if they put bowling pins at the end.
I would have.
I would have.
I would have put other people down.
We would have
been
such good torturers. Could you see us as a pair?
They would know because we would be the ones on the wheel. Probably, I would have been lobotomized by now. They would have burnt me at the mailbox. No problem.
Yeah.
But so that was the first one. And just the mental picture of that. Because, like, those, what is it called? Zorbies or whatever, those big balls you get in. And, like, I've always wanted to do that, right? But I've always been scared of getting hurt.
Yeah.
I could get hurt with a paperclip.
You really could.
As I've proven throughout my 33 years of life. Yeah. So
that sounds absolutely awful. It's like getting a bear hug
over and over again from the ground.
Yeah.
Raw. You know, I really should do sound effects.
You should.
I'll start that.
I think you should.
I will. So further into my diving, because you click on one link after another and you end up 10 miles away from where you started.
Mm-hmm. That's how we go to hell too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the next one is called, and they have a wet and a dry version of this one.
Okay.
It's called it's called the submarine. But there's the wet submarine and there's the dry submarine.
Is it like a balloon?
No. Okay. Well, so the dry submarine, it's just when they put a bag over your head and deprive you of oxygen, which that's not exciting.
Oh.
That's a typical. I mean,
watch that happen. I think in The Sopranos.
And I do that for fun to myself, so it's fine. But the wet submarine, that's really they hold your head under urine. Yeah, they all like piss in a bucket and then drown you in it. Well, they waterboard you with their pee. How many people would you have to stand there to fill up a bucket? That's a challenge. We should do that.
They had drank.
Oh God, could you imagine the smell? Oh,
yum!
Holy murder!
Like I would immediately suck in though. Like fill my lungs as quick as you can, please.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna vomit. Like just thinking about that. Like,
some people like pee.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people.
Could you imagine somebody with that kink getting that happen?
And that's what I thought of.
Yeah.
I was just like, I know people that would pay money for this.
Yeah. We could pee in a bucket and make some money.
Listen, as much water am I drinking right now? Line up, bitch. Yeah. I'll have you full. Let's go. So that's where we lead into the next one, which is why I ask you if you're thirsty.
I could go for a drink.
Okay. So it's called the Swedish drink. And which this is interesting to me.
Like Swiss Miss.
Sure.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
The Swiss
Probably
Miss.
The same color.
Oh shit.
But so, and this, I feel like this, now obviously, this was a very long time ago. I don't think they do these things anymore. And if they do, they're doing them underground where nobody can find them. And they probably have a monthly fee. But, from what I know about Swedish people and Sweden, it seems to be a very pleasant place to be. Like, they seem nice. They're very kind of neutral. And this shocked me when I read it because they did it to German shoulders. Those German shoulders, German soldiers, as revenge for whatever they did to them. I didn't want to look too bad.
Don't mess with the Swedes. That's actually what it means. They're docile creatures. Don't touch them. They spread a rumor that wasn't true. Yeah. If they're making Swiss Miss for these people.
Well, so the lucky human was tied down right on a table, and they this is the original keg stand. Essentially, or the beer funnel, whichever you prefer. They tied them down and put a funnel in their mouth, and then I'm having a hard time even saying it because I want to gag. They poured excrement and urine and other bodily fluids. They continually made them drink it until they expanded.
Somebody got off on that.
How do you feel about that?
Somebody got off on that.
I'm sure they did. But they did it to get money out of people and take advantage of women. They did a lot to women. And the picture that I saw was of a lady and her belly was very distended. So they, they're making you drink shit and piss and other things that come out of you over and over again.
That's not good for you.
So and essentially what this would do is it caused very intense gastric distress.
And probably septic. Too.
Well, if you got that far.
Yeah.
But see, liquids are incompressible. They don't go anywhere. They don't break down. They go in you and right back out. So forcing them to continually drink this, it just kind of kept piling up. So their bowels and their stomach would extend and eventually explode.
Would have happened to the human centipede?
Oh, yeah, probably. Happy Summerween. Yeah, so like their bowels and shit had to expand. It had to expand to very painful levels to accommodate the liquid being forced down them.
That's gross.
And then while they, poofed up, they would poke at them and like beat them with sticks, like their stomachs and stuff.
Waiting for it to explode.
Yeah. And sometimes at the end they would stab them with a spear and it would shoot out.
The original fireworks.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah. The original septic tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was a human.
A human septic tank.
That's our new movie.
Switzerland Swiss Miss.
That's Switzerland, not Sweden.
I told you I was an uncultured swine.
Well, you've proven it today.
I'd have no, what is that? Geography? I got nothing.
You have no geographic knowledge whatsoever?
I have no memory.
Well, why would you have memory of that? You've never learned it. Why would you have to?
Oh, true.
Business owners don't have to take a class on where Sweden and Switzerland are.
I mean, I probably did have
Probably
to.
did, but...
I went to college for 5 years. I just don't have a memory.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you went that long.
Mm-hmm. I'm educated, baby.
I know you're educated. I just didn't know you went that long.
It just wears off after a minute.
You telling me? I'm about to go back and do it again.
And when you work with the public.
Shit. Public. The world would be a hell of a place if people weren't involved.
Sometimes
people make it pretty good.
Yeah.
Or at least the people I surround myself with now make it pretty good.
There you go.
People I had before didn't really make it that great. But yeah, so that was where I ended up, was on the shit piss side of TikTok. And how they use it to bother people. Why are humans so awful? Like reading back to like the things that like everyone, like just things that are done to other humans, like we're terrible.
Yeah.
We are terrible, terrible people.
Fear creates stagnance. And when they find what they want and they create a fear and you continue doing what they want, they continue creating fear.
It's kind of like the news. And that's another thing. You know what grinds my gears? So like I've been forced to watch the news quite a bit because like I don't watch TV. Like
yeah,
I don't even have anything to like. I have no streaming services. I don't do that. I don't care. Like the news is a bunch of fear mongering horse asses.
It really is.
Like I'm sorry, and who if you want to be mad, that's fine. Everybody has a right to their opinion. I've noticed a lot. Now, I've lived in several big cities, okay? Like, I used to go to sleep to gunshots. Like, gun violence is not... It's just a thing. I'm used to that. Like, people in and the news in Charleston and stuff, like Corpus Christi, like, they never really report on it.
No.
But, like, I've noticed... Since I started unwillingly taking part in watching the news, Lexington wants so badly to be a big city, and it's not. Like, you're reporting on a fucking shooting every day, multiple times a day. And I'm like, y'all act like this hasn't been going on for 1,000 bajillion years. Like, you're just trying so hard to pretend like you're a big city, and you're not. Like, Lexington's, it's not small, but like it's not a big city.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
It is.
And I keep on hearing that like Richmond is the fastest growing city.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, there ain't no room.
There is not.
And like I don't get it. It's just like all of a sudden, why do we not have anything positive to talk about? I'm so sick of hearing about fucking Trump. I'm so sick of hearing about stupid people getting shot. Everybody's getting shot. If you're not going to get shot, you're going to get stabbed. If you're not going to get stabbed, you're going to get run over with a car. Like it's going to happen. Angry people do angry things.
They got to make you believe you need a hero.
Yeah,
for you to vote for the one that they want you to. Right.
And as the self-proclaimed and others proclaiming it as well, fairy godmother off Shrek. I need a hero!
Wu-Tang forever.
I don't need no hero. Get away from me.
I could use a hero if any of you all want to step up. I'll give you my Venmo.
Yeah. My birthday was on Friday.
Just
none of y'all
DM
sent
me.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Here's my Venmo. My Cash App.
Send me some monies. That's how you could be my hero. This economy is fucking stupid.
Listen, we are all just out here trying to survive.
It really is. It really is that way.
But I just those were my musings for today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have anything to add? Do you have anything pressing? Any of your gears grinding today? You have to forgive us. We're getting back into the swing of organized topics.
Yeah.
We're doing our best. Shut up.
I think it's fine.
I love it. People love our shit.
Everything fine.
We need heroes. We're stars. Watashi. Wasta.
Sta. Kita.
I wish I could do that dance, but I don't even have 2 legs.
You
Lieutenant
do it with your
Dan.
hands, don't you?
But no, you got that little hip action too.
Well, I see you moving. Ooh.
No. No. Sorry, that was the gas. That's gas. That's not hip movement. Gyrations.
That's such a yucky word.
Gyration. It just sounds like negative.
Yeah.
Like she was gyrating. Like, ugh.
You know, one of my favorite things about the kids being back in school is I miss my morning conversations with them. It's like their brain is awake in the mornings because they get proper sleep and they eat well and all those things and get all their emotions out the night before. It's really great. But they get up the next day and they're just ready to go. Yesterday, me and Marcy were talking about astral projection.
She's 11.
Yeah.
Astral projection.
Yeah. We were talking about astral because she has some pretty cool dreams sometimes. And I was like, I wonder if it's this. And she's like, I don't know. I'm going to look into it.
Well, Marcy's also a really old soul too. Like she was born a million years ago. She just floated down to you into this body.
Literally word vomit on my kids at all times because I lost my mother. It's a trauma response. Mm-hmm. But I word vomit on them because there was so much that I was left untaught. And I'm like, if I teach them everything before I go, then going maybe won't be so bad.
Yeah.
And so I shove them full of information and they ask questions and the questions lead the topic.
And they are very well-informed kids.
Mm-hmm. Like
I love
this
your kids.
morning we went from, yesterday it was astral projection. This morning it was, do I want to try out band? And we ended up at strip clubs. We passed through Color Guard somewhere in there. And we had that whole conversation this morning before school.
Strip club. But really, like...
We were talking about performing arts.
I would call stripping a performing art.
It is.
It's pretty hard. Yeah.
It's an art. And like every time I go to the strip club, I'm like,
I've never been to one.
We need to go.
I'd be too scared. I don't have any money.
We need to go. Last time I went, they put money in my bra.
Yeah, but you have great boobs.
We can make yours look great.
Well, we're going to have to for Sturgill.
Yeah. I'm excited for Sturgill.
That's going to be a process. Who gets to be the lucky person to wheel my ass into the venue?
We'll make Colby do it.
No.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You and Cheyenne, both on either side, escorting your
I'll make you do it
friend.
yourself.
Oh, I mean, I can. You just have to get me up the hill. There's a couple hills, and
I'll be the walker because then Colby can drop us off. You know?
Yeah, because then he'll have to go park.
And I won't have to walk all that way.
And then Cheyenne with her Canadian tuxedo,
mm-hmm.
which I had to Google.
She can protect Colby as he's walking.
Yeah, she could fight everybody. Yeah. But, yeah. So, well, that's all I got.
Anyways, that's it.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get back into the groove. We're hanging. I'm just glad to be here.
He says titty beast in that song.
Does he?
He does.
I think those were whitewashed lyrics. I don't think
they probably
were the real
were.
Translation. They didn't even rhyme.
That was very Sarah McLachlan of him.
In the arms of the angel.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, bye.